This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and it's been a minute. I should have did this a long time ago, but been so busy with the testing of the green screen that I kind of forgot about it. But I just wanted to give my impression, thoughts on Batman Arkham Knight real quick. As you can see, the gameplay in the background. This is around when I first started playing it. First day I played it, I must have played that game like 5 hours straight. Fucking crazy. You know a game is good when I will not move for that long, because I have so much stuff that I want to do, have to do, that I tend not to like take my time and sit still and play video games like I used to. But that game, goddamn, that game, it's amazing. I still haven't beaten it, by the way. I'm actually over 60% through the campaign. Part of the reason I haven't beaten it is because of the side stuff. They fill stuff up. They fill these games up with so much content. You know, the first game, Arkham Asylum, it didn't have as much, but it had a good amount of side stuff with the Riddler things. And then, of course, you had the extra modes, like the challenge modes and all of that. Arkham City, they expanded it, putting more side stories into the game as you played through and progressed. And the Riddler stuff, of course, and the challenge modes and things like that. So I'm not surprised that they have so much in Arkham Knight, but I'm surprised they have so much in Arkham Knight. It's the way more stuff to do, way more like tangents and things like that. From what I've heard, if you complete all of these things, you will get the quote-unquote true ending. I will never do that because the Riddler challenges, fuck them. It's 243 Riddler challenges. I believe it was like 200 in Arkham City too. I'm just not going and looking for all of those trophies, trying to figure out how to get to them, trying to find all of these riddles and solve them by angling the camera and all. It's too much, too much. I'm already getting frustrated with his whole thing with Catwoman, trying to save her. So, yeah, fuck you, Riddler, fuck you. But it's cool that he's a lot more involved with the Catwoman stuff, so you actually get a little bit more interaction with him in the story than you've ever gotten in previous games. Mostly it's just been him talking in the background when you come to solve his riddles and stuff like that. So I thought that was really, really cool. So far, I'm loving the story. Been some craziness going on that had my mouth like, oh my god, you know, like that. I know a couple of people who beat it. One in particular, they had an issue with like all the jump scares and false finishes. The game does. I mean, I'm not finished with it, and I can see the jump scares and the false finishes all over the place. You know, so I guess I can understand that, but the gameplay is solid. It's a very solid gameplay as usual. The combat's awesome. I love when you have someone else in the mix, like when they first introduced the dual combat thing where you hit L1 while you're performing moves. It'll switch to a secondary character like Nightwing or Catwoman or whatever, and then you take control of that character and you fight with their combat style. I love doing it with Nightwing the most right now because I always have loved this combat style since they put him in the challenge modes of Arkham City. Love fucking Nightwing. Awesome to fight with, but it's just really cool. Like, you do these setup moves, you punch somebody up in the air, and then the other person comes and finishes them off. It's just really, really awesome. The Batmobile. I know there was a lot of talk about the Batmobile might be too overdone and all that. They actually don't force the Batmobile on you that much. You don't really need to do the Batmobile a lot, especially since you still got the glide thing where you can glide all over the city. So I don't get in the Batmobile much unless I'm fighting the drone tanks. Although I will say this, sometimes I like to have the Batmobile in play because you can do combo attacks with the Batmobile, like launch somebody up in the air with a punch, and then the Batmobile uses this rubber bullet cannon to like knock them out the air. They do a lot of clever stuff with the Batmobile. It's nice. again, it's not forced on you, but it's a nice addition to the game. Overall, I'm loving it. Can't wait to beat it. Probably will do a lot of the challenge stuff before I beat it, though. But yeah, it's great. And the fan service in that game, god damn. All the characters that you see, including as they did with Arkham City, just like the smallest of Batman villains out there. Like, I'm fighting Firefly. Really? Firefly. That's not a big guy in Rogues Gallery for Batman, but it's great that they put people like that in this game that you have to interact with. Azrael. I'm sorry, spoilers if you haven't played it. Azrael's in that bitch. Love that. Love that. You know, it's just it's a very like great homage to Batman fans, as well as a very solid game. So if you haven't picked it up, if you haven't tried it yet, I recommend you play Arkham Knight. Good game. Good solid game for the summer. But anyway, you guys hit me up, let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.